Thank you for joining me, Ruthie Renee with Quantum Field Trips. Today is day 23 of letting go of anything that isn't helpful in your life, in your mind, in your body, in your reality. Today, I'm going to give you a very simple tool, but it can pull up a whole lot of interesting feelings. This can be one that feels really uncomfortable in the moment. But if you move through that discomfort, if you allow and lean into the discomfort and let everything come up and out, oh my goodness, it feels so good afterwards. And you might be really surprised at what comes up and out. Okay, to do this, I'm going to share some slides. Just listen through, take notes or screenshots so that when you're ready in a private, safe place, you have all of the steps to do the exercise. It is very important that you follow all of the steps precisely to get the benefits of the results. Step one is that you are going to find a private place where no one else will hear you. To get the best benefits of this exercise, you do need to use your vocal cords. None of us have just one particular learning style. And so this is why we have different exercises. If you're the type of person that really just needs to get things off your chest and move it through your vocal cords, this is the exercise for you. If you're uncomfortable, some people do better with journaling and getting things out through their hand on pen and paper. If that's you, you can go back and watch the Triggers into Truth exercise. For now, I'm just going to assume you're going to give this a go. All right, so you have a private place. It can be in the shower if nobody else is at home. The car is a great place, or go hiking up in the mountains, wherever you can find quiet, private place. The privacy is important because you need to have your unconscious mind relax. It's more your conscious mind. You don't want that distraction of, oh my gosh, somebody might hear me. So find a private place. The next step is to ask the person that you have a problem with, the person you're holding on to, whatever, anger, judgment, blame, whatever it is, you're holding on to something with a particular person. Or this can also be a particular organ or part of your body. It can also be your higher power. Anything that you have a problem with, you're going to ask that person's spirit or that part of you if they would have a conversation with you. We're not saying give them a call on the phone or a text or anything else. This is just in your mind. You're connecting with their spirit on an ethereal level. It's important that you wait to feel a yes. Now, you don't have to believe that we're anything else than this physical body. But for the exercise and for your unconscious mind, you need to be open to the idea that maybe there's something more than just our physical brain and our physical body. So for pretend, we're going to just use our imaginations and pretend that their spirit can be in touch with yours, and you can wait for that feeling of a yes. We can have a conversation. It doesn't have to be a happy yes, but it does have to be a yes to move forward. Then this is the cool part where you get to get everything out. This is the part where it's completely okay to be angry, to scream, to rage, to blame, to tell them about all of the pain that they've caused you in your life. Tell them about how unfair it is. You get everything out. This is where you open your throat and you just get it all out on the table. If you're a person that likes to use manners, this might be a little difficult for you. Just go with it anyway. I have seen such miraculous healing when quiet, tender, polite ladies let their rage out. It's in there. So just let it out and get it out in this safe place. After everything burns out to the point that you're almost exhausted, where you just don't have anything left to purge, when it's all out, then you take a few breaths and you get to apologize. Now, you might think in your head right now, I have nothing to be sorry for. I was the victim. I did nothing wrong. You don't have to apologize for doing anything wrong. You're just going to apologize for the whole situation. Apologize that they didn't know how to do anything better and that you didn't know how to do anything better in the moment. You can apologize for their pain that may have caused them to show up the way they did. You can apologize for the world that we live in, that these things happen. Whatever comes out of your heart, you're just sharing from your heart anything that you feel like you need to say sorry for. Remember, this is all about you. There's no right or wrong. Nobody gets to tell you what you have to say or not. I just know from experience that the more you can soften into an apology for whatever you feel in your heart, it's going to be helpful. Now is when you listen. Be still, close your eyes, allow your voice to be the voice of that other person or that other organ in your body or God's voice. Allow it to speak through your voice and even say it out loud. Whatever you feel like they would say, then you say it out loud to yourself and listen. Listen to what comes out. You're not going to write a script or be any predetermination of what should be said or what would be healing. You're just going to honestly share whatever comes into your mind. Now, don't be surprised if you don't get an apology. One might think that, okay, we're talking to their spirit and they should want to apologize. They might not. And it's okay. You don't need an apology. You need to give. You're giving and you're just listening to a different perspective. This is the part where you're gaining understanding. And then finally, step 6 is after you get everything out and after you receive everything in return, now you let it go. You give forgiveness. When you give the forgiveness, whether they give you an apology or not, you're giving the forgiveness to just let it go completely. And in return, you receive peace. Expect and allow that peace to come in and heal your heart, heal your mind, heal your soul. Allow this space to take a few minutes. Take as long as you need to feel it in all of your body, in every cell. Allow the peace and the forgiveness to move through every part of you. And that's it. Seems very simple, right? It is very simple. I said all the way at the beginning, this doesn't have to be hard. Letting go doesn't have to be hard. Changing your mind doesn't have to be hard. In the moment, it can be very painful. And I don't suggest you do this exercise for every little thing that upsets you. We don't need to pull up the garbage unless there's some kind of a program, a lie, a pain factor that's stuck in your unconscious mind. We do this exercise if the pain is still there, attached to your tissue, attached to your mind, so that you can see more clearly and understand what needs to shift in your perspective so that you can forgive. If you still have a hard time with the forgiveness part, go back and watch day 12. That's the class that I shared specifically on forgive and forget, the whole ins and outs of that. All right. I hope that you use this tool over and over again. Share it with your friends and loved ones. Allow the space to get it all out. If it's helpful for you, if you're a visual person, you can even bring a picture of the person, or you can even draw a stick figure of the person on a piece of paper and put it in front of you just so that you have something to verbalize to. If you have a trusted friend or therapist, somebody that isn't going to hold on to any judgment or pain from what you share, they can even hold the picture. They can stand in proxy for that other person. They don't say anything. It's still you doing everything. It's you that speaks your part. It's you that speaks the other part. They are simply holding space because for some of us, it feels better to have a body to speak to. I do suggest you at least try it without any person. Allow the tree or the wall or the empty seat. Use your visualization. Close your eyes and visualize the person there because, why throw garbage on a person if you don't need to? All right, that's it for day 22. I'll see you tomorrow.